You're watching the Mr. Quality Guy YouTube channel. Hello everyone, Mr. Quality Guy here, and today's video is going to be on FMEA and 5Y and understanding what these concepts are and how they can be used. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So when we talk about quality topics such as FMEA and 5Y, it's important to understand what they are and how they apply to the quality world. So FMEA is pretty basic. FMEA is a process created in the 1940s by the U.S. military to create a step-by-step approach in identifying potential quality failures in a given process. Failure modes means the way or modes in which something might fail. Failures are any errors or defects, especially ones that affect the customer, and can be potential or actual. Effects analysis refers to studying the consequences of those failures. So essentially, the idea of this is to understand what could go wrong before it does. Failures are prioritized according to how serious their consequences are, how frequently they occur, and how easily they can be detected. The purpose of the FMEA is to take actions to eliminate or reduce failures, starting with the highest priority ones. Failure modes and effects analysis also documents current knowledge and actions about the risks of failures for use in continuous improvement. FMEA is used during design to prevent failures. Later, it's used for control before, during, and ongoing operation of the process. Ideally, FMEA begins during the earliest conceptual stages of designs and continues throughout the life of the product or service. So, here is when FMEA is used. When a process, product, or service is being designed or redesigned after quality function development. When an existing process, product, or service is being applied in a new way. Before developing control plans for a new or modified process. When improvement goals are planned for an existing process, product, or service. When analyzing failures of an existing process, product, or service, and periodically throughout the life of the process, product, or service. So FMEA is just one arm of the quality systems that we use every day in manufacturing. But sometimes you need to do problem solving, and that's where the 5Y process comes in. So the 5Ys method is part of the Toyota production system developed by Sakichi Toyota, a Japanese inventor and industrialist. The technique became an integral part of the lean philosophy. The basis of Toyota's scientific approach is to ask why 5 times whenever we find a problem. By repeating why 5 times, the nature of the problem as well as its solution becomes clear. Now, that used to be the old way of doing that with doing it 5 times. Now we would do it until you can't say why no more. So if that's 5, awesome. If it's 8, awesome. But the idea is to continuously ask why this happened until you can't anymore. When applying the 5 whys technique, you want to get to the problem's essence and then fix it. Actually, the 5 whys may show you that the source of the problem is quite unexpected. Often issues that are considered a technical problem actually turn out to be a human and process problem. This is why finding and eliminating the root cause is crucial if you want to avoid iteration of failures. For example, problem: we didn't send the newsletter for the latest software updates on time. Why, number 1, why didn't we send the newsletter on time? Because updates were not implemented until the deadline. Well, why were the updates not implemented on time? Because the developers were still working on the new features. Why were the developers still working on the new features? One of the new developers didn't know the procedures. Well, why was the new developer unfamiliar with all the procedures? He was not trained properly. Well, why was he not trained properly? Because CTO believes that new employees don't need thorough training and they should learn while working. So as we see, we went through 5 whys and we figured out the root problem is, hey, we don't believe that employees need to be trained thoroughly. You could actually go into another why, is why does CTO believe that? And get to the root of that root cause. However, in this case, is more than applicable. Alrighty, so that was a video on FMEA and 5Y. If you're interested in learning more about these quality topics, don't hesitate to hit the like and subscribe button, as there will be more coming. So, thank you for watching, and you have an excellent day.